Mario and Lewis. It might be. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to... Oop. Mario and Lewis... Yes, it is. Oh, You can't jump. Oh my god. You can actually... Oh. Why does that... It sounds both satisfying and not. Oh. I hate Mondays.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, printer.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the... No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Wait, I wonder... Wait, how did I...
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Wait.
He then praised the game
Do you hear the
for its insightful
reverb?
and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think?
I like the
Isn't this a fun
reverb.
and unique place to be.
I like the
Why don't you
reverb.
take a minute just to drink it all in. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are we sick or no, guys? No?
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
Maybe?
Taken the same idea,
Maybe?
but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer.
Brain.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
Now, think about it.
Narrator, please, I have one brain cell left. I need to conserve it.
Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option
It took me
is
like
even
3
longer?
seconds.
How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one?
I don't know because I
Imagine
haven't...
if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Wait.
Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going
okay.
to say that no one who's listening to this
So
is
I'm not...
lucky.
You can
Well,
still
now,
move around
I've built up the other
by
options
holding
so much
both
that
mouse
I'm gonna
buttons.
Stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I like the reverb of my clickety-clack. Now we choose yes.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Back to the funnies.
Desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not.
So
very
he's still
old
young?
and was quite particularly gangly.
Yeah.
Stanley liked
What?
most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Is that a fat joke?
All day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Look, I already told you I still have one cell left.
And lives an existence quite terrible.
Oh,
And if
just
you are
to
not
spite
strong
you, narrator,
and keep playing along, you
I am going
will become
to outlast you.
unbearable.
I have a
You
sandwich.
too.
If the ball return. Holy shit, excuse me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
One of those ball returns where it has a middle part and it hits the... Oh, okay, yeah. I know exactly what kind of return you're talking about.
Oh, please. Are you
Oh,
really
yeah.
just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Yeah.
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
Hey, you gave me an achievement for not
5
being able to
clicks.
jump.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Yeah.
No, I'm still not feeling
Oh,
it. I
Jesus.
want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all
Door
the
clicker,
way.
alright. Bringing up the auto clicker.
No matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Wait. Where's 417?
Oh, great.
Oh.
Now, go click a few times on door
437.
437.
Wait, isn't that our number? No, we're 427. Wait, where's 4? Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, we
Now,
don't get
door
back bend.
415. Let's give it 10
415?
clicks or so.
Where's 415? Where's 415? Give me door 415. 415, 415.
Now, back to door number
Ah, come on.
437.
It's just a giant troll. Yeah. It's like if David Attenborough was was on fucking like 4chan or some shit. Wait, oh, fourth.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know,
Copy
the
machine?
copy
Is that it?
machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. Oh.
Okay, now go climb on employee
Wait.
419's desk.
How? Wait, 419. Where's 419? Oh, waiting input. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
There we go.
This is
Okay.
great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley.
Where is it? Where is
that.
it?
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks
416.
on door 416.
All right. I'm actually getting some. Oh, it's right here. Hell yeah.
You almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Copy machine, where are you? Give me the copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
430 1 3 4. You know what? Not is it really all worth it? Is it really all worth it? Yeah.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Warning, do not jump from cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000. What if I jump from here? Oh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story
I
and
didn't
no one
even
gets to
mean
tell
to
him what
do
to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Let's go, I'm powerful.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all
Bullshit.
the time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Bullshit.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen
Danger.
to you? Why?
Danger.
I don't know how to convince
Danger
you of
everywhere.
this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door. Blue skies.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Nope.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating
This is all the stuff that I
Go
remember.
ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Hey, come on, bro. Your game's
There's
empty.
nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Bro, oh, come on.
Broken rooms,
There's
exposed
developer
developer textures.
Look,
Is this
there's
what you
multiple
wanted?
paths leading
Was it
here.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
They're all
Because
labeled
this is
wall
what you wanted to see.
128.128.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yeah,
Skill
we're in an
trees?
office.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Jumping.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Still developer textures. No. I'm going normally now. Fuck you. You son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free
I
to
mean,
be honest. I'm looking for
yeah,
some real
but
critical feedback
seeing
here.
how we're still in, orange wall, like, it's pretty ugly, you gave me the illusion of choice. I'm gonna give you a 2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps.
No,
ahead
something
here
else
today,
did,
Stanley.
actually.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's a leaderboard. Is there anything behind the leaderboard? No. It's a big old TV. Good old Neil. 2 seconds? He completed this game in 2 seconds? What? Damn.
You heartless bastard.
He's
Did you do it
fine.
because you're or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
It's
I'm going
fine.
to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
No, it
hey,
wasn't.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Yeah, let's do that.
Aha!
Oh,
Fascinating.
wait.
What do you
Firewatch?
think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our...
Okay. This is something new. You used to be taken to Minecraft. This ending would take you to Minecraft, and then it would take you to Portal 2, or maybe Portal 1.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Bro.
Yes,
No.
that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of
Bro, this
total
is actually a
mental
pretty
depravity.
cool little
So
area
far,
up here,
I love
though.
everything about this game.
How do I get
And
water?
it seems
Like,
there's even more.
well, there's some water
Come,
there.
Let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I would actually, like... Okay, real talk, though. If you guys, like, had the opportunity to spend up in a cabin like this, you know, like, high above in here, not specifically being, you know, like, in, like, the job, but just doing it, would you? Would you stay up here for a couple days? If you still had, like, the amenities, like, internet and, like, water and stuff. Like, the proper amenities, internet, cell phone service, no, because anxiety. I think I would, personally. I really like the aesthetic. It's like a small, tiny studio apartment. I love the view like this. I think I'd be perfectly fine. I don't know how long I'd spend. I'd definitely at least spend a night in here for sure. I'd for sure spend a night. You have a terrible fear of heights. I get vertigo, but motherfucker, why is the universal S there? Wait, does this say anything?
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What? What can't it be? Look, it's so beautiful.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! Oh, you dick!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Oh,
Really
you
wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
No, I want out.
Woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game, preferably something with walls.
No,
something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Let me go back to my tower.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, all right. Where are we?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now,
please tell me I get hit by a
game
car.
design.
Please tell me
If you
I
manage to
get hit
lost in
by a
this game,
fucking
I will
rocket
be
car.
phenomenally
Please. I want to get hit by a rocket car. I want to get
So what
smacked.
exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Can I get
There are
smacked
lots
with the
of
ball?
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
There's no bases.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay,
Wait,
Stanley,
can I fall
here's
down
the
here?
ball. Have fun.
Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I want to score a goal. Yes. Oh, I'm so fast.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better
Yes,
than
this
my
is
miserable
fun.
little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes, absolutely.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm
Come
not
on.
a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal
Let's
pressure,
go!
then surely multiple balls makes for an
Oh?
even more euphoric sports experience.
Wait.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh!
Goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Where are the balls?
More balls.
Oh, look at all the balls. Oh, I need to go faster. I need to go faster. Oh.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yes, I'm actually like legit having fun
Is this
for
a
some
real
reason.
video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an
Oh,
end. This
you
is my game.
dick.
And what I say
No, this
goes.
isn't even your game
You
now.
get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video
Wait,
games are nothing.
the balls
Yes,
fell down
that's
in
what
there.
I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you
Can I fall
decided
down
you
here?
didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to... Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, wait.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What do we have? Oh. What? What? The fuck? Motherfucker, I really think I am in the back rooms. Motherfucker, this is like... I mean, to be fair, we are on the office level of the back rooms. Does have plenty of resources. Oh? And electricity. No, this isn't the back rooms. Like security cam footage? Oh, wait. Are you seeing that in front of us? That's not the normal rooms. There's still something wrong here. Spicy alcoholic? Ray, are you even old enough to drink? Yes.
To find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen, well, don't let me stop you.
I'm kidding. We're not going to go through all that again.
Already this was uncomfortable.
What?
And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
What? You good, narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of two
We'll
open
go
doors,
to the left
he
this
entered
time.
the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Rate at which parts on the same slide depict the same information? Yes. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Oh. Please no more. I'm begging. Stop. Oh my god. The Broom Closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
There's a
so
broom.
He turned around and got back on track.
There's a mop bucket. There's a wrench, some... Those aren't pliers.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But there's 2 rolls of duct tape. Imagine the shit we could do with that. A big old...
It was
okay, I can't remember
still just sitting
what
in the broom
that
closet.
tool...
He
That's
wasn't
not
even
the...
doing anything.
Well, I know it's
At
a
least
rent...
If there was
well,
something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is,
I'm
he's
saying, like,
literally
it's...
just standing
Is that the
there
monkey
doing
wrench, or
sweet
there's
FA.
literally a... Vice? Okay. No, there's, like... I know it's, like, a type of wrench. I was just trying to think of, like, the specific...
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out what specific type of wrench this is.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Same here. What type of wrench is this, bro? You have 2 engineer wrenches.
There's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah, 3 rolls of duct tape.
Past the broom closet, at least you
4
would have had a reason
rolls.
for exploring it to find out.
Oh, guys, we can
It
tape
didn't even
ourselves to the
occur me
ceiling with
because
that.
Literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Being on a top shelf is intriguing. Yeah, but it's just out of reach. We can't see.
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path.
SMH.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?" The stupid. He
Fucking dick.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just...
No, I narrowly escaped death and Darces like 3 times today. Thank you very much. I'm not quite dead. Emotionally, maybe. Comedically, most definitely.
He was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known.
I'm the most
was that the keypad
expensive
behind
boss.
The boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Alright. Oh.
Stanley just
Nope.
sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could
Guys,
never
I don't-
possibly know that the combination was 28.
We gotta go all the way up.
Two, 8, 4, 5.
Imagine not getting the lock. That's what I tried to do. Oh.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just
What?
opened all by itself. Why did he feel this now, when for
Alright.
years it had never
Again,
occurred to him?
Sipping on that
This
flaming hot
question
Mountain
would
Dew.
not go unanswered for long.
The flavor itself is actually really good. It's just very weird to have a spicy pop. Wait, can I go back up?
Whoops. Nope. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead
Wait.
back to his boss's office?
Was this in the
That's a
original
great
game?
question. I just can't wait to find out.
I can't remember if that option was in the original game.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Oh. We go
Incredible.
back down.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Hold on, I'm excited for this.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
No.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
It's not the boss's office.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
No. I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Really?
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to
More time?
process.
Alright. I'm just... Excuse me.
All right.
What don't you
I
want to
have
stop?
fully come to terms with it.
Are you sure?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
I want to
As
stop
before,
watching. Okay.
I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
No, I want to go back down the elevator. I think I want to go back down the elevator.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Alright, we'll have a pee break.
I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's
Sure.
just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, even typing hurdy? Hmm. Wait.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a minute.
No!
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Huh?
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess,
No,
that's the real
take me off.
thrill.
No, take me
I
off.
simply don't want to let that feeling go.
I
It's
like
so
riding the
precious,
elevator. I don't like
so
being
fleeting.
stopped.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice
Oh, okay.
and slow?
Yeah, that works. As long as it's still
There we
moving.
go. Isn't this so much more
Oh.
exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Sounds like a
Where's
Mr.
the
Beast
tension?
video.
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp.
I want to get on the. I want to get on the stairs.
That's why people like
I want to
you
get on
so
those
much,
stairs,
Stanley,
though.
because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know. People look up to you. Which is why,
yeah, you were placing me at the
to spring this on you, but well, I've
me the
gathered
pop.
a little press
Give me the cold drink. Give me the cold drink.
so that you
I
can
got the cold
talk
drink.
about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the
spicy.
people
No, I'm
who
kidding.
have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
Sound like
I
stalkers.
don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, the red carpet just for me?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference.
Stanley
should be just
live
around
on
the corner here
stage?
somewhere.
We've got a live show. The guy who went to Mars. Now, I want to meet that guy. Got a Bo Burnham. I'll be honest, I don't even know who Bo Burnham is. You see that? That's called a ceiling. I live under that rock. But hey, we got a live show. The comedian. Okay. Is that the baby we burned? Is that the baby we let burn? Did we burn the world peace, baby? We burnt the world peace, baby. Yo, Stanley's a
Yes,
live
here it
streamer.
is, just through this door.
Yo, live on stage from the office. He's a live streamer. Let's go.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative.
Break a
Don't
leg,
worry,
champ, your
you'll
boss.
do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you,
Wait,
Stanley.
wait.
Okay,
Stanley?
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Is that supposed to say Stanley, me, and Dad? And Dad's just gone? Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You're too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. What does this final one say? Stanley, my love, my so... I can't even read that. The carton of cigarettes calls. Bro, the milk calls. Remember where you came from, your coworkers. This was in the break room. Yo, they brought us Oh, they brought us my favorite. You know, it feels really good to hit your goals sometimes. The dude who came up with pizza. Now, I want to meet that man. I want to meet that man. Doing great. A conversation without the Lord. I want to meet and greet with God. Oh. Yo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey! So I just want to take a minute to say... Elevators are pretty cool. Man, fuck the story.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
It's like an elevator, but sideways.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable
Hi.
Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes, I'm well aware.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More
delighting audiences the world over.
I'm excited.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable.
Please tell me that.
Ultra
Oh, okay.
Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
This elevator sucks. There's no buttons to push.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
Excuse
but I'm
me,
sure
elevator's
it's just
an
the
elevator,
beginning of
bro.
A mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's
No,
going
you
on here?
you didn't put the button in there, bro.
Should we be moving somewhere or...
Oh.
there we go.
Here we go.
Finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Broom Closet. The jump circle?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We can jump. We can only wait. Haha! I can actually slightly jump out. 2, 1, and boop. Oh. I can't jump. You dick. Where the
Is that it?
the fuck you plugged
Surely
into?
that's not all the new content. There
Where
has
the
to be something else,
fuck
right?
are you plugged into? dick. Another shitty elevator?
Goodness. Another elevator.
I like me. Stanley likes his elevators.
Initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just
I mean,
elevators
what
and
about
junk.
that baby burning game
Is
that
this
you
what
made?
passes for exciting new
And
content?
that was
If this
positive?
is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, but, like, why is this carpeted with an office chair, then a catwalk, and then carpet with a plant? Oh.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see,
Chair, there's a chair.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department
Can I get
signed off
that
on
achievement,
this?
though?
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the
No,
game,
I want to sit in the
and we'll
chair.
try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I said nothing.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Wait.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you?
Well, no, I
fine.
do, but, like...
You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
But, rude, bro. Freaking. Huh? I like work. I just hate my boss. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cigarettes. All right. Do we go and see what the narrator has for us? Or do we just say fuck him and go on with the story? Coffee. Why is there a screw? Oh. What do we have? Narrator. Oh, we're actually
how
venting.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be. Well,
No.
It got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What the fuck is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories.
Well, I'm in
so
none
I
of
can
these. I
relive the
guarantee
best
it.
experiences of my life whenever I want.
I guarantee you I'm
Experiences
in
like
none
the
of
launch
this.
of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back
This
then,
is
it
actually
all
cool
meant
though.
something.
2013.
Oh, the waste.
God. God, look at that old Firefox too. No, you got a point. Oh yeah, the demonstration too. Don't play for 5 years. It's impossible to get this achievement? Oh, come on. That is a real achievement, by the way. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Costs hinder new tack to achieve diversity. 50% of designer hat. Oh, but a small... Oh. A small creature owns the other half. You gotta get, you gotta look into the fine print. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. This is my hidey hole. Piano. Wait. Oh, it's in...
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them.
Specifically
And now,
Persona 3.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless
Unachievable is
husk
achievable.
with an hour of new elevator content.
Yes, elevator content. Let's go. Wait. Down here though. Oh, maintenance? Oh, okay. The original remake?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
I mean,
It
I'm
didn't
still
need
enjoying
anything
this.
else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean, it will be, though, man. It will be. I promise. Wanna... Can I access the serious room?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
I'd like to access the
but
serious
I
room,
wouldn't
though,
give to go
man.
back to have it all over again.
It's immortalized on YouTube, man. It's fine. But this way, more people can enjoy it.
Wait, hang on. I don't
Huh?
recall this part of the memory zone before.
Really?
What's this? What's down here?
Maintenance, I guess. Cold drinks? You got cold drinks in your memories, man. What's this?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no. Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. The individual paths themselves are also not very fun and not offering much to do throughout each path, and requiring some rather tedious nonsense to get certain endings. I cannot recommend this game to anyone, even as a so bad it's good game. You'll more than likely wind up bored by your third or fourth playthrough. Buglivia? Honestly, I play this game to full completion. The narrator is funny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be entertaining. The individual paths themselves are very fun, offering much to do. But posted on April 27th, like literally just a few days ago.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Whoa.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud
I
to
like
have
your
delivered.
voice though, man.
No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no.
I'm listening to this whole thing.
245. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Repeating.
Treatise, manifesto. 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 Parable. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh!
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
You know what'll fix that?
Angle. I've checked every one of those. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh, where am I?
You're back.
What happened?
Goodness, I have someone to talk to again.
What
Stanley,
happened?
I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
I'm
And
sorry.
you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
You know, that light still, that light still works. We need to fix that.
Do you think that... Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hi.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Really?
I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
The clock doesn't work,
There is
no?
only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but
That's actually a
regret
kinda neat,
for the
nice touch.
longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself
Hey,
calmly with a collected heart.
Is
It
motion
was
detector
an
working still?
impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was
a little bit
consumed
extra
by it.
time might fix
I could
that.
do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was
Oh.
divorced entirely
do
from
tell.
the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my
That's
being.
cool, but
The
oh. Hey, the smoke detector still works. Probably would have been, what, 10, 15 years now? Don't... Chair's still here. I don't like this ending, guys. I don't like this ending. I want to get out of here. Huh? I don't like the beeping, no?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant
he's
to
back!
be funny. It was meant
He's
to have
back!
a point. It was meant to speak to the human
Narrator,
condition.
you're back!
Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They screamed.
You're
they
back!
gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It
Yes,
wasn't enough.
entertain
They
me,
had to leave
please.
a
I miss
pathetic
you.
Little thumbs down review and make all of
I
their
miss
pitiful
you.
demands. But then he's talking too much. They said. First, he didn't entertain us. Now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness
narrator,
to
I'm
examine
back.
with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking
back.
into the world. As though there were no
I'm back.
consequences for a lack of cohesion in
back.
one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where
I'm
someone
gonna
will say,
notice
"Oh,
me."
there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because
Stanley
it was
came to a
said,
set of
because
two
it was
open
spoken,
doors and
now
entered the door
it
on his
simply
left.
has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our
gonna let you-
entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us.
You have
It
somebody to listen
absolutely
to now,
must
narrator.
speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing.
Sheesh.
Without
What's up,
entertainment,
Ra?
we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to
Hey,
look at our deeper
Fudge.
nature and find
Even if
the
he doesn't notice
resounding
us,
emptiness gazing
he
back
has somebody
with
to rant
unyielding
to.
aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our
How you
fights
doing,
of
man?
fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are.
Busy,
What a
I feel
shameful
that, dude.
mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not
I
mad.
feel that
I'm not
deep
mad about
down.
any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around
I've been
which
pretty
these
much the same
perversions
past few
hurl
months.
themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse.
I'm unironically
They're
drinking
the
Flamin' Hot
ones who
Mountain
are
Dew.
mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to
Flamin'
try to
Hot
say
Mountain
something.
Dew
Maybe they were just
is a one-way
jealous of
ticket
me.
to heartburn. I will say that.
Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed
All the
for so
OGs,
long,
they still
muted
around,
and
man.
sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel.
They're usually the
It
only
must
ones around. Sorry.
be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison.
Ow.
Perhaps it was this state
3
that
years,
they sought
3
some outlet
3
through
months,
which
30
to
days.
tear me
Hey.
down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amused them endlessly from start to finish. But they didn't
No, 3
understand
hours.
the
Yeah,
game
20
was
hours
never
ago.
meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They
Okay.
demanded. They screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, entertain.
No. Sweet. This.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
How long have we been here?
Never the end, is 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 never the
Narrator, I
end,
miss
is
you.
never the end.
Wait, what? Is this underwater? Oh! Guys? I don't like the skip button anymore. I don't... Guys, I don't like the skip button. Light? Light? Fuck? You got smashed. I don't like this ending. Oh, every time we've been hit, I think the narrator's long dead here. No. I don't like this. Oh, no. All right. Nope, 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 nope. Skip, 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 skip. Oh. Freedom? Maybe, narrator? Narrator? Oh, I missed you.
Stanley
I didn't
decided to
like
go
that
to the meeting
ending.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was a long ending. Like, holy shit, that was a long end. I don't even remember what I did to get to that ending. That was the entire new content door? Wait.
Oh, good. You notice my son.
That's yours?
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Can I go this way, though? I want to go there. Wait. Oh, okay. Really? Sideways elevator.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Really?
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I don't know. That last ending was pretty
The original Stanley
something
Parable was
fucking
available,
else, man.
And any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step.
Is this about to be the fucking like glass elevator? Is this about to be the Wonka Vader?
I'm proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Ayo? Ayo?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
Yeah.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a
Yo, they're
fully-fledged
rocking
sequel.
Max?
An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans
Chase
have
the
truly
sequel.
been asking for.
Yo, I want that Illuminati drink. Wait, the 2 and 4,
Calling it
20.
the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
Oh, yeah.
Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
something
It
like in my
screams
nose.
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Post-its. Water. Remember to hydrate. Oh, glass doors. Oh, excuse me. Holy shit. Yo, this is dope. Ring, 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 ring. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
What, Cray?
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy
Also, this will be the last thing
magic
I
than
do for tonight
scientific
before
or
I
logical,
go to bed.
really.
Almost 1:30 in the morning. I'm getting very tired. The show floor. I want to go this way, though. Can I spec? Can I? No. New content. It's a bus? The stream has not felt like 4 hours. It really hasn't. It really has not, but it's... Yeah, it's been 4 hours. Holy shit. Yo.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay, what we got? Can I pick stuff up? That's a feature that I love. Can I sit? No, there's no jumping feature. Please, no. Guys, Stanley Parable 2 is an NFT. It's an NFT. Nothing happened. I'm actually curious. Wait, how do I go into my screenshots? Library. Let's go. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I was hoping that the no screenshots would have been like blurred out or something. Man. That would have been awesome. Alright, Alt print screen. Well, Alt print screen is just that window. So nothing. Crazy, what the Trey, I already have a headache. You don't need to make mine infinite hole. Jump circle? Wait. Free new and easy achievement? Wait a second. I don't know if I believe that. Collectibles?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Sorry. I was typing that. Look at the Stanley figure. Yeah. Hey! 1 out of 6? Where are the others? Collect them all. See if you can. Oh, they're strewn about.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely
It's the
tragic.
worst. No red glow. Oh, you mean like the red 2? Oh, that's the exit. Wait, but I want the jump circle.
You know
Jump circle.
what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley
Let's
Parable
go.
2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I'm going to smack the shit out of you. I'm no longer having fun here. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
See, I think, well, the happy 12th birthday, you know, if the step niece wasn't there, I mean, I'd like that, but that's a little too specific. Get well someday, you know, that's kind of like, you know, like, it's passive aggressive, you know, like, you know, get well, but, you know, sometime in the future, you know, I don't want you, I don't want you getting too good because you can't be passing me up, you know. So hope you only get well someday, but not today.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Your voice is shit and you're unfunny. Did that change?
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay, that's actually a good... That's a... Wow. That's a nice little touch, actually. That's genuinely a nice little touch. Well, the infinite hole is over here.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall.
Alright, I'm going to take a look at the free achievement first, and then we're going to jump down the hole.
Forward for video games as a medium.
It just works.
Now,
I feel like
something special. You remember that
I don't know where I can't see the achievement. I can't see the collectibles.
Developing a technology to simply
like I have no idea where they'd even be.
Yes. You see, you'll come. What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Yeah, I know I'm bad, but oh, this is the exit, isn't it? Wait. Settings world champion. The baby is all... Hold the phone. The world peace baby that we threw in a fire? It grew up? Where did I even see that? Yeah, bankruptcy. Setting. Okay, I'm actually, yeah. I'm gonna get back up to the, okay, the one thing that this game actually does kind of need, though, is a sprint button. At least for, like, an actual bigger area like this, low-key. Alright, just got the achievement. There we go.
Aha!
You
I
did
can
it!
see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2,
A new setting?
I'm including an entirely new
There will
setting,
never be a
something
setting sliders for every
called
possible setting.
Bumscosity. What exactly is Bumscosity? Well,
They
I
made a
haven't quite figured
meme.
that part out yet,
They made
but
a
I just
meme.
know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of Bumscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Aw, thank you. Nobody else can enter here. Fuck off. Alright. Alright, so... Man, fuck this beach. Do we jump in the infinite hole, or do we get the free achievement and probably get kidnapped? Free achievement and get kidnapped? Alright.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Got scammed. Well, I'm so depressed, I'm just gonna jump into the infinite hole now.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen? You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top.
Wait, what?
And we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
You said it's infinite.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Narrator?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite... Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I teleported back.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again?
Yes,
I don't know
yes,
what
I
else there
did.
is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley.
Oops.
I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know.
Beating
I
at
told
2
you the hole was
p.m.
infinite, but come on.
At
Who
2
actually wants to fall
p.m.
forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion.
New mug.
Maybe it's you who likes falling too much.
Holy
Maybe
shit, this is
you're
just a
the
giant
problem.
ashtray.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
Every pause
Why
button
don't
is a
we just
Roman
put all
numeral
this
2.
behind us and agree to just call the whole
Fuck you, game.
mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Yeah, you got a nice... You want to throw down like a couch, bro? Hey, bro. Can you throw down a couch? I don't have a Go XLR, so I can't, like... I can't set up an Echo.
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
Yes!
help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
Is he gonna fill it
I
up
think was
eventually?
that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Am I holding the button?
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like this as
I'm
much.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley,
I still
I
think
have
the
no
elevator
explanation
ending
for the uncertain nature of the hole.
is my favorite.
Here, let's try something.
The
Let's
balloon?
pop back up
Oh,
to the
yeah,
top,
yeah.
and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. How is this still appealing to you?
I
know
I
you're
can't
obsessed
get
with
out.
holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
I can't
who
get
am I to
out.
judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when
Thank
you're ready to
you.
move on. Is the teleport button not working?
Uh-oh.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Oh, you're gonna reset.
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Whatever.
You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Help!
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Huh? What? What? Oh my god. Change my perception. Wait. What is this? Wait.
My head's stronger. No, you...
Can I get a raw XD before you hop off Twitch for another month? Oh, guys. Oh, hold on.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're
Oh.
awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there,
Oh.
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
Oh,
Because this hole is
I still
just
can't get out
so
of it.
darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
that was
So how about
fantastic.
if I just
Is
pop
that
in
what
from
tripping on
time to
acid's
time
like?
and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh my god, is it happening? Oh, what's an ending? Oh, what?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket. Trust me, my brain was immediately on the hole. That was one of the... I was just speechless throughout that whole thing. I just didn't know how to react. But that was one of my favorite bits of this game so far. You blocked it off, you motherfucker. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I feel absolutely cheated. Alright. First, you hit me with the mindfuck of the skip button. Then you criticize my love for elevators. And now you remove my infinite hole. 8 out of 10. That's my final offer. The reassurance bucket is what gets us back to the normal game, I think. Which we might just have to
Calling
do.
it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe.
Wait, the button
What
that
does it
says the
even
name of the...
mean? But the Stanley Parable
Oh, it's
2,
just going to say
now
Stanley,
that's
isn't
an
it?
artistic statement right there.
It's just going to say...
With the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first
I want
and
a
most
big...
obvious
No, I
answer
want a big
is that
button.
they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
It's Stanley.
Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name it is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you.
Hey guys, you know, the name's
Okay,
Jim
here we
here.
go. Let's take a deep breath, clear
Okay,
your
I
mind,
guess-
forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want
Hey,
you
what's
to
up, guys?
imagine
I'm
yourself
Jim. I
living
know
as
I'm
Jim,
kind of,
sleeping and waking
you know,
as Jim,
I'm new
falling in
here.
love and being
I just
heartbroken as
look.
Jim,
I just
seizing
hope that we
all
can all
the
be
world's
friends. I'm usually
possibilities as
pretty
Jim, and as Jim,
reserved,
watching your
but
dreams
trust me,
crumble
my
into
name
dust.
is Jim.
Do you feel it
It's
deeply?
not
Are you
anything else.
really,
It's
truly
just Jim.
right now?
I currently
If
have no
so,
last
then
name.
please
I'm thinking
step
of just
forward and
calling
press the
myself
button.
Jim. Who knows? But see, there's this button here, and I heard that it speaks my name, Jim. And if that's the case,
Jim.
I nailed it.
Yes, you see?
That
What a
robotic
thrill, what a
voice,
rush.
Jim.
That was
Oh.
you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Oh,
Jim.
yes.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained
No.
from all of this personal...
Jim.
Whoa there,
Jim.
cowboy.
Jim.
Sometimes a person
Jim.
can be
Jim.
too much
Jim.
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 I'm
Jim.
putting the Jim
Jim.
button away.
No, no.
Otherwise, soon you'll
Jim.
start to lose
Jim.
all sense
Jim.
of who you
Jim.
actually
Jim.
are.
Jim. Jim. Jim.
I could still push it as it clipped through the floor. I was Jim till the very last second. Alright, Jim is dead. Jim is no more. Time to go back to the reassurance bucket. Hey, sir,
I
that's
suppose
false
I could allow
advertising.
only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Had to.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the
Oh.
bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel
I hold on to the-
perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Okay, why does it now just look like the bucket's part of the picture? All right there, Heavy.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
I'm not the only one who thought that
believe
sounded
the
like
bucket
Heavy from
lends you an
TF2,
air of
right?
charisma as well. I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All
Can I
this
throw
and
it?
more await you in the Stanley
Sandwich.
Parable 2. Does anyone
Hold on.
do?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
I have my reassurance bucket. I don't.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's
I
not
like the
exactly
infinite hole the
clear yet
most, but
how
you won't let me
exactly
back
these
in.
features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Hole. Yes! It's the hole! Right in the middle.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Hole's gonna be over there. Hole's gonna be like on the
This
top
is
right.
Much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding?
Well, it's
Stanley?
on the right.
This isn't a coherent video game.
Wait, are there
at
two
all. It's a
holes?
lot of gags.
There are two holes.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original.
Wait, are we at the bottom of the infinite hole?
Would it possibly work?
Oh,
I suppose
no.
it could, but it would
You can
need
see
a
the top
really,
there.
really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Yeah. Is this a fucking horror game?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley...
If you could
relished
clip it, that'd be
every
awesome. I want to know what it was.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
The
call a meeting,
balloons.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had
They're
this
all
happened, this
over.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the
cannot
longest
wait
time. But as he came to his wits and
to see
regained his
Markiplier
senses,
play this.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, that's not the...
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Oh my god, we have the bucket. We have the fucking bucket. This is incredible. So there should be a computer that is awaiting input. They're in there too.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No, I'm gonna clutch the bucket to my ass.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes, the
Was this
bucket
better
is
than the
always
meeting room?
correct.
Yes, Stanley thought to
In
himself.
fact, the
Yes,
bucket is
perhaps it
always
truly
so
was.
correct.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
No, it wasn't. We were meant to go
Stanley
through
took the
there.
door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, don't.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
I didn't actually expect that to be something unique.
The cargo lift, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
I love the
Stanley
bucket.
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I love this. I want to play through Firewatch with the bucket. I want to play through Firewatch with the bucket.
No, stop.
What?
There on the wall, you see?
What-
There's a
what?
sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest
I
of the
wanted to
game
play
if
Rocket
not
League with the
addressed quickly
bucket.
and
I wanted to sit on a
so much
watchtower
of
with the
the
bucket.
impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
The bucket says no. I've been locked in.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is
I
or
promise
is
this is the
not
last
a
thing that we're
bucket.
doing with this.
Okay, let's begin.
God.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Bucket says no.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What's next?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Bucket says yes.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a 3D printed recreation bucket,
you-
not an actual
bucket.
bucket.
Lie to me.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Bucket says no.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Any more?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Oh, yes. What?
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
Wait, what?
This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both.
What?
Gotcha.
But wait, what part of that was and what wasn't? What?
Item.
That was
Wait,
but
hold
what?
on, I can't find the next one.
Oh,
Let me see.
yes.
Should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Wait. So do you mean like literally there a bucket, like nothing classifies as a bucket, or the concept of nothing is a bucket? The concept of nothing is definitely a bucket, but buckets are predetermined things, so no.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Same.
I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere
It's all a
moments ago,
bucket.
I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Am I holding you?
Stanley, I
Yes.
can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to
No,
tear
don't
our
take my...
relationship
No,
apart.
no.
I can't have that.
No,
I'm sorry.
don't you dare take away
I'm
my
going
bucket.
to erase all buckets
No,
from the game
no,
entirely.
no, you do not.
Okay,
No,
here we
no,
go.
you do not.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Everything
Why did
was-
everything disappear? Wait,
Because everything was a
everything
bucket.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea. How could... Except me.
Okay, so you're
I'm
not a bucket, okay.
After all. And
No,
you,
we're not.
Stanley, you're still here.
Okay, we're
You're
not,
a bucket
we're not
either.
buckets, but
Oh,
everything
wonderful
else
news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful.
Can we
to get
can
some
we can we
clarity
bring
on
the
that
buckets
issue,
back
but
then,
it doesn't
please?
change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Yes.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if
Yes.
you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
All right, got it.
Who
Got
knows
it.
what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go. Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer back. The confusion
Bucket.
and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket.
I'm just gonna
tightly
kill
to his
myself with
chest.
the bucket
This was
one more
not the
time.
direct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well,
Beat her on
never
death
mind.
percent with the
Was
bucket.
wrong, Stanley took the door on
Speedrun
his
die
lap
with a loved
and
one in
back
your
to the
arms
meeting
percent.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo
Wait.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
It's a collectible. I didn't even know I could do this.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Okay, I guess
you
that-
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you
I
to
would
savor each
buy
and
that
every
figure.
moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Do I like... There's a vent. God damn it, stop showing me new stuff. I wanted to die with the bucket, but it gave me something new. The fuck is this?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest.
I think you can only get this with the bucket.
It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts
Narrator
of money
sound system.
people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Since when the fuck was this a horror game?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Wait.
You can feel that, can't you?
What?
The aura of jealousy.
What?
It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is
No,
trying to say.
you don't get my
It's supposed to
bucket.
go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
This looks like
This is
Half-Life
your
2.
bucket. This is your
Yo, what's up,
companion
Plank? It's an,
and lifelong
actually, it
friend.
was a re-release of an old game.
Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal
Wait.
and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort
Did-
of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
Did-
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the Broom
Did the
Closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Am
Go
I?
through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah, fuck you, Broom Closet. Nobody
Okay,
needs to see.
I got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, Broom Closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah, fuck you, Broom Closet.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel
Yes!
that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
Nah.
to the boss's office.
I'm going to try the boss's office, like the...
Stepping...
I did it. Gray, I did it. This bucket will never be yours. Oh. Oh? Lots of... Oh! Boss's bathroom. Boss's bathroom. Both red and blue doors. Near a fireplace and something to do with stairs. Is this the escape pod ending or something? I can't remember what ending this is. This is a bucket. This is an elevator. Don't worry, bucket. We're doing fine. It's just gonna get darker and darker and darker. I know that much. It's gonna be kind of hard to see eventually. Come on, bucket. We're getting there. Stanley's bucket. Come on. I need me an emotional support bucket. Special bucket ending! Special bucket ending! Wait. No. No. No, take me with the bucket. No. No, bucket. No.